ます。なお、ご
Well, the first way is just to use public transport as opposed to driving myself. Now, keep in mind, I do live in a rural area, so sometimes I have to drive, especially if the weather is not good, as the bus stop is a little far from my house. I used my card. You just load money in this card, and then you use it, and subways and buses. But if I have to go into the main city, crowded places, or to another city, then that driving is not worth it. I would rather take the public transport, buses. Okay, so the bus drivers are not very patient in Korea. So when they're driving the bus, it's, rough driving. I won't say reckless, but a little rough. And the baby with me will make I'm just very scared to bring the baby on the bus yet. She's gone on the subway with me a few times, but so far not on the bus. So taking the bus saves me from parking fees, traffic congestion, all the fuel that would be used up. And taking a bus or subway means I actually don't have to deal with the traffic. So the buses have their own lane. And as you can see here, I'm sitting in the bus. Do you see how the cars are all like just not moving, but the bus is moving? Because the bus has its own lane. Makes you reach your destination faster and help you save money. So Korea is very heavy on digital payments, but there are certain places where if you use cash, you don't have to pay the tax. So I came to the skin clinic to get a really fancy facial. I haven't gotten one since pregnancy. So the cost for that was 100,000 won. And I asked them if I can pay with cash, and they said yes, if I pay with cash, then I don't have to pay the additional 10% tax because they charge that for digital transactions. So that's not like tax evasion or anything, because I still got a receipt. It's just that's how the person explained it to me. So I saved 10,000 won. Yay! Not all facilities do that. So another way I save money is by dumpster diving. Now in Korea, you don't have large dumpsters, so it would be more appropriate to call it trash rescue since I don't really dive in a dumpster. But because trash is so sorted, recycling is separate, it's just so convenient. You can see what you're getting, and people leave really good things for recycling or sometimes even for trash. I don't have any shame in picking those things up. You should know how to bring them home and clean those items. A lot of American villages affiliated or US military affiliated people live. When they're moving back, they leave really good things. And sometimes even in apartment complexes where more well-off Koreans live. I have a whole list of videos where I've done dumpster diving or trash rescuing in Korea. So please go and look at that. But yes, definitely been a way for me to save so much money. So sharing with neighbors on no-buy groups is common in a few rich countries. I don't know if it's common everywhere, but it's not a thing in Korea. And we do have Facebook groups in Korea that are mostly run by foreigners. So I got something from my neighbor who was moving away. So it's coconut oil, a bunch of cinnamon, and these things are expensive. So even when I have something extra, I do give it away on the neighborhood group because sharing with neighbors means you're helping each other save money. Buying in bulk is a good way to save money. I live close to this wholesale halal meat market. This is run by Turkish people. So here you get some food items and meat in bulk. And it's so close to my house, and it has been a great resource in helping me save money. So the downstairs is where they have all the, frozen meat items. And upstairs is the office where we go, order, pay money. They just don't have meat. They have other things as well, as you can log some other food items. And then they do have a retail store in the main city area. I shop from there too. But because Ramadan is coming up, I do need bulk meat.
Bulk. Yes.
So here I got 15 kilo of chicken for 52,000 won. That is a good price. I've never bought chicken from the Korean market, so I don't know the comparison, but all my friends say it is cheap. So this is the payment slip. I'm gonna take it downstairs and show to the guy that I've paid, and he will bring out the box of chicken thighs and legs. I'm not gonna show them on camera. Just don't want to make people uncomfortable by throwing the camera in their face. Usually they're very nice. They always, if I'm by myself and my husband is not here with me, the workers will always carry the box of chicken and put it in my car. So very sweet of them. I mean, it is a heavy box. It's like 15 kilos of chicken. So the only issue with this type of bulk buying is that, of course, you have to sort the meat. Then, if you obviously, I'm opening the box and it's all the meat pieces are just in it. I cannot put it in the freezer like this, so I have to make portions, put it in bags, and then put it in the freezer and take out as needed. So as I'm putting the bags, I also labeled for iftar, community iftar, and all, make it, because iftar is the evening meal for Muslims in Ramadan. It took me almost like 40 minutes to separate the chicken, clean everything, and like put everything in the fridge, and then clean the counter and the floor. There are bulk stores like Emart Traders, but this is just a much smaller store and it works for me. It's somewhat more unique to my situation. So in Korea, you have to pay for trash bags. So I get these standard 50-liter bag. I think 10 bags are for 12,500. And then this is for the food. So to reduce the usage of the orange food bag, I actually compost. Not a lot or not everything, but as much as I can. I collect the food scraps and just throw it in my garden. So I never put cardboard or plastic in the general waste, because that means my bag fills up faster. And I have to use more bags then. Thing for plastic bottles and cans. Only rule for recycling is it should be in a container that can be seen by the people who collect recycling. So this transparent bag, I think we bought this one, but you don't have to buy it. Like I've gotten these type of plastic bags from, ordering takeout. We just use them also. So sorting all the trash does help me save money. So I have LPG instead of city gas, which means my bills are insane in the winter when I have to turn the heating on. So having really thick curtains help. In the summer, it keeps the sunlight out, it keeps the heat out, so less air conditioner is needed. And in the winter, this keeps the house somewhat safe from cold. There's a lining in there. Another thing I've done a bit unsuccessfully is putting bubble wraps on the windows. It keeps falling off. But so this laundry area in a Korean house is not temperature control, doesn't have heating. It's very cold in here, and you see all the windows. So we were not able to line all the windows, but we lined this one main one with bubble wrap. And we put a tape on it. It does keep falling, but we keep putting it back. So that was it for this video. Hopefully these tips are helpful. If they're not, then I hope at least it was enjoyable to watch some sceneries from Korea. Take care and like and subscribe.